Hi, you're about to get smarter. Let's go.
Number 1. Oxford University is actually older than the Aztec Empire. Oxford started in 1096, while the Aztecs began in 1325. Number 2. Space smells like a mix of seared steak and hot metal. Astronauts say it's like a high-tech barbecue. Number 3. The Greenland shark is a living time machine. These creatures can live for over 400 years. Number 4. The Sahara Desert periodically turns into a lush green forest with lakes and rivers every 20,000 years. Number 5. There are more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way galaxy. About 3 trillion trees compared to 400 billion stars. Number 6. A day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. It takes Venus about 243 Earth days to rotate once, but only 225 Earth days to orbit the Sun. Number 7. Believe it or not, the national animal of Scotland is the unicorn. It was chosen in the late 1300s as a symbol of purity and strength. Number 8. Bananas are berries, but strawberries are not. Number 9. Russia is actually bigger than Pluto. Number 10. Cleopatra lived closer to the invention of the iPhone than to the building of the Great Pyramid. Number 11. This one is going to make you feel like a literal superhero. Did you know that your brain generates enough electricity to power a small LED light bulb? It's true. While you're awake, your brain produces about 12 to 25 watts of electricity. That's enough to keep a low wattage bulb glowing. Number 12. On planets like Saturn and Jupiter, it literally rains diamonds. The intense atmospheric pressure turns carbon into solid chunks of diamond that fall through the sky like hailstones. Imagine a storm where you could literally become a billionaire just by standing outside with a bucket. Number 13. Honey is the only food that never spoils. Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old. And guess what? It's still perfectly edible. It seems the pharaohs had a sweet tooth that literally lasted for eternity. Number 14. If you put all the ants on Earth on one side of a giant scale, and all the humans on the other, the scale would be perfectly balanced. There are about 20 quadrillion ants on our planet. That's a 2 followed by 16 zeros. It turns out, small size doesn't matter when you have an army that big. Number 15. Cows are much more emotional than you think. They actually have best friends. Research shows that when cows are separated from their favorite companions, their heart rate increases and they show signs of real stress. They even have secret cliques and prefer to hang out with their own squad. Number 16. Don't let their fluffy looks fool you. An average cumulus cloud actually weighs about 1.1 million pounds. That's equivalent to about 100 elephants floating over your head. Number 17. Here is something they don't show you in Star Wars. You actually can't burp in space. Without gravity to separate the liquids and solids from the gases in your stomach, a simple burp usually turns into a messy, wet disaster. So, astronauts have to be very careful with carbonated drinks. Number 18. Nature is full of surprises, but this one is the most geometric. Wombats are the only animals in the world that produce cube-shaped poop. This unique shape stops their droppings from rolling away, which helps them mark their territory on rocks and logs. They are literally the Minecraft builders of the animal kingdom. Number 19. This iconic landmark actually grows in the sun. During the summer, the Eiffel Tower can become 15 centimeters taller. This happens because of thermal expansion, where the heat causes the iron to expand. So, Paris literally gets a little bigger every July. Number 20. Forget about the fountain of youth. Nature has already invented it. There is a species of jellyfish called Torritopsis dohrnii that is officially immortal. When it gets old, sick, or stressed, it can literally revert its cells back to their earliest childhood stage and start its life all over again. It's like being 80 years old and suddenly deciding to become a baby again. This little guy can technically live forever.
Subscribe to keep upgrading your brain. See you in the next one.